morning.
And also, we continue to follow up on the potential health hazard in the Rutledge area of Charleston.
Residents are concerned about nearby gas wells, saying they're making them sick. Our Shayla Klein is looking for answers for them.
And he leaned over it with a lighter or a cigarette in his mouth and blew him out the door.
Gas coming out of Frank Thompson's water well. Thompson says the force of the explosion pushed his son several feet and nearly burnt off his ears. That was years ago, but Thompson says he never got any answers, just was switched to city water.
Is that what's causing the health problem with everybody, from the cancer to COPD to my lung issue and all the neighbors? Everyone here, as far as I know.
Now Rutledge residents want to know what the gas in their environment could be doing to their health and the health of their children. When I contacted the DEP with these questions, they told me they do not have jurisdiction over human health. WVDEP, quote, does not have the expertise to comment on how exposure to certain chemicals can affect human health. So I asked the Kanawha Charleston Health Department. They said, quote, the DEP is the lead agency in this situation. Until the folks there have a determination about what's going on, we won't know what toxins, if any, there are to discuss. As I continue to seek answers from community leaders, I reached out to researchers who study this issue nationwide.
There's been actually not a lot of study so far on abandoned wells and their contribution to poor health outcomes.
But Shonkoff told me scientists seem to agree that being under a mile away from an active gas well causes respiratory issues and adverse birth outcomes. He also said methane gas itself is non-toxic, but it's almost always accompanied with toxic chemicals.
It is highly likely that the gas that's coming out of abandoned wells also has these chemical constituents in it, because that gas is also coming from oil and gas reservoirs in the subsurface.
The Crouch Hollow community is about 800 feet away from the abandoned well they plugged last month, and they're less than a mile away from the active gas well, which was leaking hydrogen sulfide in 2022. The DEP says that well has been functioning properly since July. Residents tell me they still smell gas.
You come out of your house and you can't breathe because of the smell. And we've reported, and nothing's ever really been done about it.
Reporting in Charleston, Shayla Klein, Eyewitness News.